Aruna Quadri, Bode Abiodun, and Ojo Ono Olakpo. So,
you didn't say that well. It's supposed to be the legendary.
Segun Toriola. Segun Toriola was here, and he mentioned a lot that has happened in Nigerian table tennis, particularly coaching. And again, he says that if we start getting it back to the streets, Tunde, then we can actually silence the Egyptians.
This is what we've been saying on this program so many times about the history of table tennis in Nigeria. How it was a sport that developed from the streets, where players started playing from concrete surfaces onto benches, onto their parents' dining tables, onto the actual tables on the streets, where you could find there were streets where you could find at least 3 or 4 table tennis boards on the same streets. And it used to be such a huge pastime for Nigerian children. You, on your way back from school, you see children from public schools dropping their bags or uniforms and getting busy with the table tennis. The Paco bats, you remember that as well. The techniques that we learned on the street, then the robo and everything. I mean, it used to be such a huge pastime. But for some reason, like we said, the authorities did not help it. Rather, they killed it. Because I remember a time when the Nigerian police were arresting people who were either watching or playing table tennis. And so it promotes gambling. Exactly. So it criminalized the sport. What they should have done was to clean it up better. I don't know, maybe license something.
It's champion.
The downside is, I was talking about incubator, the involvement, the street angle to it is like a catalyst. It speeds it up. It's like a springboard where stars rise. A lot of people didn't get formal training. A lot of people didn't work with coaches. They just
sorry to jump in there. The average Nigerian football learned football where?
On the streets.
The average table tennis player learned football where? So if the average Nigerian footballer is getting support from learning on the streets, why can't the average table tennis get the same?
So that's my point exactly. A lot of people learned it from, got their skills.
No formal training, nothing.
Honed their skills, just watching people, seeing people do it, learning from older brothers, watching those they idolize, those tricks that today talked about. I mean, I know so many other tricks also of the game. And, so I'm hoping that it will really come back and probably the police too, in trying to sanitize it, will not kill that chemical reaction that throws up, talents, even without having a structure. We are suffering now because what was looking like a structure, not a structure, but what was mitigating against the effect of not having a structure was taken away, and there was nothing to stand on.
I agree. Even this guy on your screen that we've been celebrating, Aruna Quadri, was discovered from the street somewhere in Ibadan, your state, and today he's a world champion. He's a renowned table tennis player. Same thing, Segun Toriola, with all the history he's got for table tennis. So that's what we're saying. We need, maybe when we say street is too crude, guys, we say grassroots. We need to do more at the grassroots.
Austin, when you look at the fact that table tennis, as humble as a sport as it is, took Segun Toriola to 6 Olympic Games.
Look at that.
Table tennis, as humble as the sport it is, took people like Aruna Quadri.
What they are today.
Star player.
Look, he's also an international player. He plays for Nigeria, represents his player. If Nick Kelobi sits and says he's a Nigerian international, Aruna Quadri can also sit and say, I'm a Nigerian international. These people play for professional clubs in Europe. His wife is also a professional table tennis player. And we keep forgetting or glossing over the fact that not everybody can go to school. Not everybody can go to technical school or have formal education, but those who have certain talents,
gifted in special ways.
The same way we are promoting music and Nollywood now and entertainment, why are we not promoting sports? This is one of the fastest ways to get people out of penury, out of the ghetto, and that is why in America. In the United States of America, basketball will always remain a huge sport, especially among the African American population. Because if you know how to play basketball, it's the fastest way to get a scholarship. It is the fastest way to get you out of the projects. It is the fastest way to fame and fortune.
Recognized.
So why can't we do the same thing for our sports?
It's about time. It's about time, guys. Let's let it go. It's about time. We're hoping that the authorities, but not just table tennis, for other sports, it's got boxing. We did so well in boxing. We're saying, yes, what has happened in the past has happened. Then the revival begin for sports in Nigeria. It's not just table tennis that gets ready for the All-African Games. Beach volleyball. We spoke about them yesterday. We listened to the chairman of the Beach Volleyball Association. Some of the players are talking to us, and I mean, it's exciting because this is the stage where everybody gets to talk until you get to the championship. But we don't get to hear so much about beach volleyball. But now we're hearing about it. Another good one for Nigerian sports. I'm
happy. It seems that we are spreading the dragnet, but I'm a bit skeptical. You know, we're seeing all these few weeks to the All-African Games. I don't know. Maybe some of the funds have a part to play in this. I don't know. But, you know, you could almost catch the optimism listening to the coaches, the players, the administrators involved. So maybe we should just not focus on what we get at the All-African Games and just look ahead and what's next. That if we can continue like this, who knows? We might get in years to come. And like Linda said countless number of times, that some of these sports, we have all the resources, we have the manpower, we have all the resources needed. We just need to harness the potentials that we have.
I totally agree. Yesterday we listened to the administrators of beach volleyball in Nigeria. Let's listen to the players. At the last All-Africa Games in Maputo, they finished 4th. This time around, they won the gold medal. Let's listen to that and we'll come back. So much talk on sports tonight. Stay with us.
Yes, for now, we'll say we have a better preparation because the last one we were training in Abuja. But this one we are training in Lagos, where we have a natural beach and the breeze kind of, the sand in Abuja was not enough for us. But the National Sports Commission approved our coming to Lagos. It has really helped us. That's why when we went for the qualifiers, the performance were super excellent. We qualified for the World Championship. The last one played in Holland. But it was unfortunate that maybe the embassy or whatever, the visa was not issued to us. So we were not able to go. And in the junior cadre, we have been qualifying as well, or the senior as well too. But I believe that we are going to make it in Africa. At least we are among the best. By now, maybe if we would have gone for the World Championship, we would have remained on top, maybe first position. But because we didn't attend it, you know, beach is the more you attend the championship, the classification you have. So we didn't go, we have dropped. It's not been very easy because majority of the players, we don't have a league. So we end up playing the indoor games. So it's from there, sometimes the federation will organize a beach championship during the indoor championship. So from there we'll play and they will be able to get players out of there.
We are, as you can see, we've stayed up to almost a month in camp now. The last time we went to Maputo, we came 4th, in which we did not come back with medal. But this time around, one thing that we are assuring Nigeria is that we are coming back with gold medal. Why? It's because you can see where we are training now compared to where we've been training before in Abuja. Now we are here, natural beach sand, the environment, at least I want to believe that will be an added advantage to us by the time we go for the All-African Games proper.
So, you see them, Nigeria's beach volleyball players, optimistic of a good outing at the All-Africa Games in Congo, Brazzaville. Okay, guys, let's quickly talk about some football, starting from here in Nigeria. Yemi Adebayo, reactions. What's your take on that Super Eagles list?
I mean, Sunday Olise is paid to handle the senior national team, and I really like to comment on the football on the field. I'm not the type to question a coach's choice of players because he's going to work with the tools, and as long as you don't complain about the tools, if you